It's not too often where you get to see a bunch of white supremacists get run over. So fuck it.
Brings me joy.
Fuck it. They deserved it. They earned it. They worked hard for it, So. What up, though?
Welcome to Woman Crush
Every day,
where we discuss queer media, especially when it's black and especially when it's woman. I'm your host, Tang B, aka Sean B. Scribe.
And I'm your host, Allison, aka Al Woo.
And today we are going to talk about just an episode from the series Accused, Esmes Story.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so a little bit about Esme's story. So we came across Accused from a TikTok creator at Bitnia. And Bitnia told us to watch a couple of shows. One of them was this, Accused, Esme's Story, and Jagged Mind, which we're going to get into a little bit later. But for now, Esme's Story is, it is the story of this interracial relationship, this black woman, this white girl. They go out on this date. They're like in love, and they end up at this fair, like event, street fair thing, and there's a rally that's happening at the street fair. It's a white supremacist rally.
Way to ruin the day.
Esme really doesn't want to participate, but her girlfriend is like, "No, let's get up in there." And
as the counter side, not with the white supremacists.
Yeah. They're all mad. Everybody's mad. They don't like that stuff. But some white supremacist drives their car into somebody in the crowd, much like the story that happened in real life of that white supremacist who drove their car into a crowd and killed
Heather Heyer.
Yeah, so boom. You can see all the resemblance there in that story. But
and the person that he runs over happens to be a friend of theirs.
Yes. So after this incident, oh my gosh, what is the girlfriend's name?
Aaliyah,
played
by Aisha D.
Thank you. Aaliyah takes to the internet to try to find out who hit her friend, and she's like being a little sleuth online, and finds who she believes was the driver of the car. Come to find out though, she was like playing like she's the white supremacist, so and then puts her girlfriend in the position where she has to play like she's the white supremacist, so that way the story checks out.
Yeah.
The end.
And that's what happens. Well, that's not the end.
That's not the end, but that's
premise.
The story. That's where we are. So that's how we kind of get into the world.
Yes.
Maybe that was too much. I don't know.
No, that was great.
Great.
We're going to spoil things. So if you don't watch our show, we talk about our favorite moments and what can stay and what can go. So if you haven't watched it, maybe you should. And
then come back.
Yeah. So favorite moment.
My favorite moment in this episode was pretty much it was the part when Esme gets her revenge on these white supremacists. It was funny. That's what I mean. Like, it's not too often where you get to see a bunch of white supremacists get run over. So fuck it.
Brings me joy.
Fuck it. They deserved it. They earned it. They worked hard for it, So that was my favorite part. What was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part was when the girlfriend Aaliyah is just like, okay, no, come home. Like, I'm done, posing as a white supremacist and trying to solve this crime. Like, you did enough. We're good. And Esme's like, nah, I'm about to go stake out and I'm gonna finish the job. And I just think, yeah, that's healing. Be like, because Esme starts off kind of being like, oh, let's not get involved. It's like, whatever, it doesn't involve us. And Aaliyah, she never says this, but the whole time I'm just thinking like, yeah, this doesn't affect you in the same way that it affects Aaliyah. Esme, you get to be white.
Yeah.
And you are not the target until you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who's your woman crush?
I mean, there's really only one black woman in the story. So
Dun, dun, dun.
I appreciated Aaliyah, one, because I like the actress Aisha D. She's been out here being queer in several things.
Whoop, whoop.
Loved her in The Bold Type. Fun time. And, you know, I think she was doing her investigative thing. I wouldn't get online trying to act like no white supremacist. I feel like I would have to say too many things that make my stomach turn to be believed. But, you know, for her character, I was like, okay, yeah, because the police obviously not doing their job, and you didn't figure it out. So, woman crush, investigative journalist, love them. She's not a journalist, but she was doing her investigative
She was doing her, yeah. She was getting to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So I will definitely give her that for that. I mean, that's a clever mind. That's a witty person who like gets to the bottom of it. But I do feel like I have to give it to Esme as my woman crush in this particular episode because Esme was a ride or die for her black queen. I mean, you want to talk about black girl effect, black girlfriend effect?
Yes.
Hello, like Esme is like, girl, I will do it all for you. So. And proved it.
Yes.
And stood on business.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give it to Esme for
she was
holding it
talking
down.
that white supremacist talk too.
She knew exactly how to like get in there, get in the camp, be the mold, take the whole system down.
Yeah.
Esme was badass.
She was badass. She was. What can stay and what can go for you?
Ride or die bitches like Esme. That can stay. We need way more of that. No, I mean, yes, I totally stand on that. I feel like, hey, people who are like, if you're going to actually like say, I feel deeply, like, I like not just be with a black person for like just fetish and for just like weird shit, but just like, actually, I'm a ride on. And that, I don't think that means that you have to kill people to be in a relationship with a black person. But I do think that being able to be like, hey, there are things that are like deeply wrong and I feel responsible and accountable to like fixing those things. I'm not advocating for murder. Again, I repeat, I'm not saying murder.
It's not ride or die, it's ride or kill.
Oh.
Ride and kill.
Ride and kill. Okay, you know what? I'm just saying be proactive. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like maybe vote this November. You know what I mean? Like
run them over.
Do the things that you have to do to create a better world.
Creating a better world.
Yeah. Right. So that can stay, right? We like that.
Yeah.
We like that. And the white supremacists can go.
Yes.
Yep. That's my can stay. That's my can go. What do you got?
I 100% agree. What can stay is her, like, you know, sticking to, okay, you know what, they were wrong and they're out to do more evil. Let's just eliminate them. And when she was on trial, Esme was like, her lawyer was trying to convince her, like, hey, take this plea deal, like, take this lesser charge. And she was like, I ain't mad that I killed him. I'm happy. Those mofos are gone. Guilty as charged, okay? And she stuck to that.
Was about her business.
Yes. So that can stay. You know, what can go is, it's sad that, you know, Aaliyah, now she got a right to her girl in prison. You know, she don't get to have her boo thing.
Yeah.
Out and free with her, you know. But a black woman is free and a, you know, white person's in prison. So, I don't know. Is that balance in the world?
Maybe that's balance.
It's not balance when it's the white person that you like could actually count on. That doesn't feel like balance, but you know.
Maybe she's handling business in prison.
She better,
because you know things go crazy in prison.
Things do go crazy. She could be Odessa in there. Watch our previous episode.
Exactly. All right. So queer canon. Where does this fit in the queer canon for you?
You know, it's hard because this is just an episode in a series. But and I think it's cool to just have, you know, a crime drama in which the lesbian is actually righteous. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that. That I'm trying to think of like other like righteous, you know, or like vengeance is mine lesbian dramas, and
they're definitely
think of,
out there,
like Monster, but that is
okay.
you know, not like a black story, but I think of some lesbian who's like, fuck this.
Taking them down.
Yeah, I'm taking them down. I'm like gonna handle business. This kind of feels very much aligned in that vein. What else?
And The Color Purple is kind of like that. Like she
yeah. Let's like take.
And,
I'm gonna
takes her power back.
Take my power back.
Takes
100%.
care of her community.
100%. Yeah. Fun story. And I think like I don't watch a lot of Fox, but I think to see this story is like a Fox story, and I think with so much of like how Fox is perceived in terms of being like
the trash.
Yeah, or like aligned a certain way. Or politically like right. It was kind of interesting to see this story on their networks.
Yeah.
And yeah. I don't know.
All right. So you can watch Esme's Story on the series Accused on Hulu.
There you go.
All right, y'all. So until next time, peace.